Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0222 indicates an issue in the throttle position TP sensor B circuit, specifically indicating low voltage. The throttle position sensors are critical components that monitor the position of the throttle plate. This data is sent to the engine control module, ECM, to adjust the fuel-air mixture accordingly. If the voltage reading from TP sensor B drops below 0.3 volts, it can trigger this diagnostic trouble code, DTC. It's important to troubleshoot this issue promptly, as it can affect engine performance and drivability. Prior to starting troubleshooting, it is recommended to record freeze data and any available onboard snapshot to gain insights into the vehicle's previous conditions. Always start by reviewing the general troubleshooting information for comprehensive context. The throttle position sensor B is integral to monitoring the throttle plate's position in the throttle body. This sensor is usually located on the throttle body itself alongside the main TP sensor. The engine control module, ECM, processes signals from this sensor to optimize engine performance. If the TP sensor B generates a voltage reading that is too low, this can signal a fault, thereby triggering DTC P0222. Additionally, the throttle body connector must maintain proper connections to the ECM to ensure accurate data transmission. Its failing connections can disrupt the entire communication system between components. The location and accessibility of these parts play a key role during troubleshooting, emphasizing the need for careful examination and testing of all connectors related to the throttle body and ECM. A few distinct issues can lead to the activation of DTC P0222. The first possible cause is poor electrical connections, which can occur at various connectors, including those linked to the throttle body or ECM. Loose or corroded terminals disrupt the flow of voltage, leading to inconsistent readings from the TP sensor B. Secondly, a shorted TH2 wire can create a low voltage condition by allowing power to bypass the sensor, thus causing incorrect inputs to the ECM. Lastly, a faulty throttle body might be at fault, preventing accurate readings or voltage levels from being sent to the ECM. Addressing these potential causes in an organized manner is critical to effective troubleshooting. When DTC P0222 triggers, several symptoms may arise, negatively impacting the vehicle's performance. Drivers may experience reduced engine performance due to the ECM not receiving accurate throttle position readings. This can lead to an erratic throttle response, where the engine struggles to respond correctly to acceleration inputs. Additionally, the check engine light will illuminate on the dashboard, signaling a need for immediate attention. Other symptoms may include fluctuating engine idle conditions or potential stalling during operation. It is crucial to address all these symptoms promptly to ensure safe vehicle operation and to prevent further damage to engine components. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0222 involves turning the ignition switch to the on position, II, without starting the engine. Once the ignition is on, use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC. This reset is essential as it allows for a fresh assessment of the system's status. After clearing the code, you should check the TP sensor B voltage in the data list using the HDS. Specifically, you are looking for a voltage reading of about 0.3 volts or less. If this condition is met, it indicates that the failure is duplicated, prompting you to continue with the next steps in the troubleshooting process. In the second troubleshooting step, review the HDS for any pending or confirmed diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs. This is critical because if DTC P0122 is also present alongside P0222, it further narrows down the failure area. Identifying simultaneous DTCs helps isolate whether the issue is isolated to the throttle body or related sensors. If both DTCs are indicated, you will proceed to Step 4 for further analysis. If not, you will move to Step 3 to check the wiring. This step is vital for ensuring that all possible failure areas are evaluated comprehensively before making any repairs or component replacements. Step 3 begins with turning the ignition switch to the lock position 0. After ensuring that the vehicle is off, utilize the HDS to jump the SCS line. This step is important for isolating the electronic control systems during testing. Then, disconnect the ECM connector C, 49P, and the throttle body 6P connector. With the connectors removed, continuity between the throttle body and ECM must be tested. Using the HDS and a multimeter, check for continuity between test points. This step checks for a short in the TH2 wire, and it is crucial for diagnosing the electrical integrity of the circuit before further repairs. In this step, begin by turning the ignition switch to the lock position 0 and then disconnect the throttle body 6P connector. Following this, switch on the ignition to on 2 to measure the voltage at the connector. Specifically, check the voltage between test point 1, throttle body 6P connector number 5, and body ground. The desired voltage reading should be approximately 5.0 volts. A reading meeting this requirement indicates that the throttle body is functioning as it should. If the reading is not satisfactory, then you will need to replace the throttle body and perform the verification steps to ensure proper restoration of functionality. The fifth troubleshooting step starts again with turning the ignition switch to lock 0. It is essential to establish a safe environment for testing, so use the HDS to jump the SCS line again. After this preparation, disconnect the ECM connector C, 49P. The next objective is to check for continuity between the VCC3 line by measuring the connections between specified test points. If continuity is present, it indicates that the VCC3 wire is functioning correctly, and you should consider updating the ECM software or substituting it with a known good part if the system hasn't been updated recently. If there is no continuity, however, this indicates an open in the wire that must be repaired before any further actions are taken. To conduct final repair verification, ensure that all connectors are properly reconnected after repairs are made. Turn the ignition switch to the on position. 2. To check system readiness, utilize the HDS to reset the ECM, returning it to a functional state following any updates or replacements. Additionally, carry out the ECM idle learn procedure to ensure it recalibrates appropriately. After performing these actions, conduct a final scan with the HDS for any pending or confirmed DTCs. If DTC P0222 resurfaces, note this for further investigation. Otherwise, troubleshooting for this code can be considered complete. Preventive maintenance is crucial to avoiding future occurrences of DTC P0222. Regular inspections of all electrical connectors related to the throttle body and ECM can prevent issues stemming from wear, corrosion, or loose connections. It is also advisable to periodically update the ECM software to ensure optimal performance and compatibility with the vehicle's systems. Keeping these components clean will help maintain a solid electrical connection, which is essential for effective data transmission between the throttle position sensor and the ECM. By implementing these strategies, owners can significantly reduce the likelihood of receiving this DTC and ensure their vehicle operates smoothly. In conclusion, DTC P0222 signals low voltage pertaining to Throttle Position Sensor B, emphasizing the importance of monitoring the sensor and its connections. Thoroughly inspecting the connections and wiring for any potential failures is crucial for accurate troubleshooting. Steps regarding the identification and resolution of wiring shorts or openings must be followed meticulously to ensure all potential issues are addressed. If any repairs have been made, are we protecting you? Now, performing final verification steps is essential for confirming successful resolution of the issue. Additionally, keeping the ECM updated ensures the vehicle continues to run effectively. Such diligence ensures not only compliance with current standards, but enhances overall vehicle performance and longevity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time!